Hello, hello everyone. Hello, hello. Hi everyone. Do you know I was ready at 26. Then I decided I wanted to go and put on some tights. So I ran. And in 2 minutes I put on some tights. Look. And then I sat here for 2 minutes just reading the comments. It was bliss. It was wonderful. I was just reading, I was seeing all the names. Welcome, everyone. Oh my goodness. Beatrice, it's your first time. Welcome to the club. Welcome to our lovely Sunday evening live. Hi, Patricia. Alaska. Wonderful. Hi, William. Hello. Yes, let's meet up again. Roberta, hello, hello. Yes, Layla is there in her bed. Can you see her? Hi, Janie. Hi, Rafaela. Sandy, hello. Mandy, hello. Hello, Josie. Hello, Rena. Hello, Hope. Oh my goodness, the names. Hi, Fran. Hi, Marsha. Myra. Do you know, I read your name in one go. Hello, Myra. Sorry, your surname got into it as well. Hi, Monique. Hello, hello. Hi, Alison. Hello, Katie. Hello, hello. Hi, Love to Craft. Bridget, hello. I finished your tea. Finally, I finished your tea. I was so, you know what I mean? I was so being careful with it, but I finished it and I loved it. Thank you very much. Hey, dag Anja. Dag Anja. Dag Ingrid. You were saying hello, Anja, and I was just reading that. This is not going well, is it? Honestly. Hi, Harriet. Hello. Hi, Waleska. Oh, my goodness. Teresa, welcome. That was amazing yesterday, Teresa. That was unbelievable. So I don't know whether you guys know, but Teresa has a yarn shop. And yesterday we quickly got in touch because she posted a video on her YouTube channel and she had me twirling in the background with my cardigan there. And she just sort of let me know. And I said, yeah, I'll watch the video in a moment. And 5 minutes later, she has a client come into her shop and she actually showed Teresa the Brianna cowl. And so straight away, Teresa was, yes, I want to send a picture to Anja because I just had her on the line, you know. Oh my goodness, she looked so lovely in it. The stitches, it looked wonderful. So that today made me wear the Claire shawl. It just, yeah, Outlander. That was all about that. And yes, I know. Do you know what? It was so lovely to be able to, you know, she, you know, you showed me her work. It was so nice. I congratulated her on her project, you know, and how lovely her stitches looked. And, you know, to be able to give that kind of praise. And then the lady was in tears, Teresa said. I mean, she walked into a yarn shop. She got more than she bargained for, didn't she? She got, like, you know, a reply from the designer. I mean, you know, she must have been overwhelmed. But that's lovely. Yes, look what we can do with this, with the messenger, with the Facebook page. You know, we are showing each other. Unbelievable how small can we make this world, right? And the thing is, I didn't want to start a Facebook group because I wasn't, well, you know, I was afraid of all the, you know, all the keyboard warriors out there and the bad conversations and having to police it and all that. But, you know, I've heard several people say that our group is one of the best places on the internet. one of the best groups to be in because everybody is so nice, so polite, yes, okay, it is only Ophelia Talks projects, but you can swing everything if you wanted to, try and you'll find, I'm sure, some sort of link to Ophelia Talks. And, if you need the help, the advice for our patterns, then of course myself and the moderators who do a wonderful job in that group, they will be able to help you. And that is what that group is about. The fact that we can communicate with each other about the projects and, help each other, but also, of course, support each other and praise each other because you're all doing such wonderful, wonderful jobs. I know, Lee. I know. Isn't that amazing? Yes, Mandy. Bridget, I know. I'm like, do you know what? This whole week, I was like, oh, let's go and have a look. Yes, Valeska. Thank you. Thank you. No drama. Fabulous, This week, I was like, oh, let's go and have a look at the numbers. But the last few days, I don't dare to go and look at the numbers. I'm like, I know, Rafaela, don't mention it, please. I haven't got the tissues near. Look. Okay, don't. Dirk and I are planning for it. We really, really want to do something very, very special. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. Mandy says pretty much the only thing on Facebook worth looking at. This group is, and a few others are the only reason I go there. Do you know what? There is too much communication. There is just too much. There is too much news. There is too much blah, blah, blah. There is too much of everything. We are getting bombarded. Yes, love to craft. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Do you know a yarn that's super absorbent? I'll need that. There is just too much information. And for us, we need to be selective. And we need to push away the information that does not serve us, right? We need to be selective in such a way that it makes us happy, that it makes us grow, that it makes us better. And that's a kind of communication, information that we need to absorb. So in a way, yes, leave those groups that you don't enjoy, leave those groups that you even don't post in or that you are not active in for reasons you don't know. Just leave them because the information that's coming from those groups is too much, and your brain, I try to be very selective in when I open, obviously I want to open my group, right? I need to look at my group, but do you know what? I am not in that many groups. I will share with you something, right? So I'm in a couple of yoga groups because obviously I do yoga, and I'm thinking it will be, a nice way to find out a new pose or to, try a new pose and informate. One of those groups at the moment, and I didn't realize this at first, but it's been taken over by some other people, and they're now always posting these silly videos, about, I don't know. And I started noticing that, and I thought, hang on a minute, why am I watching this? Why is this group no longer about yoga? And why is nobody doing something about this? So I reported it a couple of times because it had nothing whatsoever to do with yoga. It was just one of those silly videos that you can watch, I'm going to have to leave the group because it's been taken over by some other something, and they've always got funny things on there. So I'm going to leave the group. And it's so sad that it's not being moderated properly. So, there we go. So try to direct your attention to things that will make you happy and things that, make you grow and that you enjoy interacting with. Yes, Veronica, isn't it amazing? Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. And I have to say a big thank you to the moderators because, to be honest, yes, I do go into the group, but I go there as a visiting. I don't do much in the group. Yes, I will of course comment and keep an eye out and things like that, but I am there to give positive comments and react to your pictures, but I'm not there to police. That's the moderators do all that, and that is just it's wonderful the way they sometimes, help people, not only help people, but also point them in the direction of, look, because Kiranja, do you remember you posted a picture with your address in it and Christine removed that one. That was fabulous. That was wonderful thinking, Christine, because of course we don't want to do things like that, So yeah, I mean, they all do that. They take care of all that, and I just get to enjoy the group, and that's wonderful. Sylvia, to be honest, there isn't, because you're all being so well behaved. It's amazing. I mean, yes, they do look in the group and they check it. Obviously they have their own routines, their daily routines, and somewhere in that day is a time where they spend in the group. And I have to say, I haven't had a complaint from them saying, oh my goodness, there was this and this and this. Nothing. And what they come back to me is, it's so nice to know that other members are helping each other. That's what they said a couple of weeks ago. And I see, Christine and Julie, they're always reacting to nearly every post, which is wonderful. So it's really lovely to, and Zoe, she's always, when she's made something herself, she's always helping others with really good directions and stuff like that. So yes, I mean, it's really, really, how should I say it? It's a well-behaved group, we have not many problems in there. So it's always good to, to go in the group, post your things, and just enjoy being there, because it is a nice place. It's a nice community to be a part of. And yes, my mum's birthday is tomorrow. So, Mother, have you had a present delivered yet? Because according to my mails here, something should have been delivered. I haven't heard. Or hasn't it been delivered? Have you not had anything? But then there's a card coming tomorrow as well. So hopefully that will arrive on time. But we will FaceTime tomorrow, Mummy. I'll let her know now that we're going to FaceTime. I'll have to sing for her. Better get those earplugs in. Oh my goodness. Christine, oh wat ben ik blij dat je dat graag doet. Het is een fantastisch deken om te maken. Echt waar. Yes, I think if... Aha, yes, she got my present. Did you open it? Honestly, never let me know. But yeah, I mean, what was I saying? Yes, Rachel says Facebook moderators don't moderate a lot of groups on there. It's disappointing. It is. Yes, I mean, that group I was in from the yoga, it just went, and now it's somebody else's group. I think I'm going to leave it, because obviously there's nothing being posted on the content that I like. it's only the first time that I've experienced this, so it's really sad because I really that was a particular group for the particular yoga that I was doing. So that's how it goes. Hopefully there's another one that I can join. But yes, I mean, have a think. Have a think of the groups that you're in, and are you enjoying it? And if not, leave them. You can always rejoin them later if you really miss it. But, like I said, too much information in a bad way, Right, okay. Why am I here? My thing is going okay. Everybody's saying happy birthday to my mum. So yes, it'll be tomorrow. So hopefully we'll get a chance to catch up. Well, catch up. We've spoken. When did we FaceTime last? It's not that long ago. Thank you, Mandy. Thank you. I am so pleased that that you like the group. Yes, Alison, better a little bit bigger than too small, because the cardigan, yes, I mean, like I said, you have got to be prepared to start over. It's, we are making this to our own measurements, and once you get going, and of course, I cannot control your tension either. So, I had to restart, and I was a long way up. I tell you, a long way up. Yes. So my mum lives in Belgium, and I will be FaceTiming her tomorrow. Hopefully, I will get my kids on board as well. I don't know what they're doing uni-wise, so hopefully we will have a sort of a FaceTime with the four of us. We've done that before, so that should be lovely to do that again. Yes, I don't know whether you can see it, but this is Layla. Can you see where I'm pointing? And here, can you see the candles? And I promised I would put the houses there. Look, these are the other houses that I have that went with this. Well, they're not the same set, but I just put them together. The set that I have, I've got them hanging there and one there as well. Look, see? So yes, I like those. And you can't see it very well now, but if there's less light, of course, I've got the filming lights on. If there is less light, the houses really shine their light through the windows, and it's all those squares. So it's really, really lovely and cozy. Jacinta, well done. Well done. I am so pleased that, you are dealing with Mr. Darcy. Yes, Mary Beth, I am live. Oh, I live in the UK. Don't know what you meant there. A sleeveless cardigan for your mum. Get her measurements, Cami. Get her measurements. Susan, I'm trying to make it a little bit more, cozy than the sort of what I call the medical white, the sterile white of the tutorials. I hope that this gives me a glow, a nice young glow. Oh, I'm mad. I know, I'm crazy, but hey, you will put up with me. Little Anja is there. No, look, there's little Ophelia. There we are. Look. She's still in that corner. She loves it there. Fabulous, Paula, that you received your January pack. And this is the pattern that I suggested for doing the January pack. Mary Beth, yes, I live in the UK and I live in Devon in a town called Exmouth. And Exmouth is on the south coast, and we're really close to the sea. So this afternoon, actually, I went for a little walk along the seafront. Yes, thank you, Mandy. Thank you. Yes, I love the houses. Thank you, Sandy. Oh, Susan, so sorry, darling. I do hope that he's at peace now. Some horrible diseases around, and that's why I say, let's concentrate on what you like doing. Concentrate on, on the information that you feel is important to you, and, because it's all just so much to cope with, so much to cope with. Yes, so the January pack, this is the January pack. And this is the blanket that I suggested doing with it. And of course, I've got my zigzag blanket there because I still love that so, so much. And yes, of course, at the moment, the videos, and it's a bit overlit at the moment, the videos are all about, of course, the cardigan. Now, I know the cardigan maybe is not for everybody, obviously. Some people might not like wearables, maybe a shawl, yes, but not a statement piece like this. This cardigan is not one where you're going to, be hiding or blending into the background. You are going to stand out when you wear this cardigan. But I had it in my head to make this. As a young mum, about 20 years ago, I had a cardigan like that. And it made me, whenever I wore it, it was a long cardigan. That's where I got the idea from. It was a long cardigan and it had a ruffle edge. And when I wore it, it made me feel like $1 million. Although I was a young mum, I was tired, I was, all that with the babies. It just made me feel so nice. So now that I had have the opportunity to design things, I all of a sudden realized when I was doing the wind spinner, I realized that actually ruffled wind spinner would be great in my brain for that ruffle that I can't remember properly how the ruffle was on that cardigan that I had so many years ago. But that was, my brain started working the minute I put those two things together, this wind spinner and the ruffle. I'm like, I have a ruffle. Can I make a cardigan? And I did. And I wanted it to be thick so I could wear it as a coat. And so double-stranded it had to be. Oh my goodness, why? Why is this? Okay. Do you know what I mean? And I started thinking, what was this cardigan like? How did I wear it? How did it? Because I distinctly remember as well the one button, the one button right there. So yes, it took me a while to work out. I was kind of drawing it, and and so yes, I managed to make it. And I have to say, because of course, when I'm designing it, it's not, you can't just try it on. So I was clipping it together with those crocodile clips, and I was putting it on thinking, okay, will this work or will this not work? It was so funny. There I was trying to put this cardigan on with crocodile clips held together. Hi, Janet. Hello. Oh, thank you, Karen. Thank you, Jan. Yeah. So yes, yes, Colleen, my mum chose these colors. Yes. So, oh yes, Ivy. The ruffle on the bottom of a skirt. Okay. And you can just do it as a border on a skirt and just increase your stitches. Veronica, I have been trying to find a picture of myself from when I was younger, when I was, that mummy there with I haven't been able to find it. I can tell you what blouse I used to wear with it. It was a blue one. So hence that's why I was wearing a blue one underneath this. And I believe my cardigan was that color as well. Or, not parchment, but that kind of sort of light brown. So yeah, it certainly did get me thinking, Ivy. It did. Hi, Beatrice. No problem. No problem. How should I say it? I try to design things for everyone, for beginners, for, sort of advanced and for really advanced. But all my designs are not complicated, but they look complicated. Do you see what I mean? Like this cardigan, it's not that complicated. It is quite straightforward. It's made, the body is made, and then the sleeves, and then the ruffle, and that's it. You can make this, but you do need to know your stitches, and you learn as you go. So by the time you are at the height of the cardigan or the length of the cardigan that you want to make, you will have learned the pattern in such a way that you can play with it, and that's when it starts getting fun. Janet, the reason why I doubled up the yarn is because I have access to DK, and my cabinets I'm looking at them, they're full of DK. And if I go and buy Aran, then I have to buy so many Aran balls, and then I don't do anything with them anymore. Plus, I want to be able to use what you might have. If you have easy access to DK, then doubling up is maybe the easiest way for you to have that double strand, that thicker strand. Yes, I do try and explain. Yes, I do try to explain everything in the videos. You will find that with the video and the pattern, you will be able to make it no problem. Zoe started working on the cardigan a week before the video came out, and she's made a lot already. She was like, working on where were you by the time the actual video came out? Quite high up. She'd already done the back and the fronts, I think, as well. So you can do this. Obviously I gave her the pattern because she's a moderator, and she wanted to try it out, of course. The front panels, yes, and you've done the back panels as well. So she'd finished the body before the videos came out, so that part of the pattern works. But you know what I mean? It's it looks complicated, it looks hard. But once you get started, it doesn't. It's not hard. You just have to. How do they say that? A journey of 1,000 steps starts with one step, right? With lifting that one foot and putting it down, with making that first step. And every pattern is daunting. Every pattern is daunting. When you start reading it and you think, but once you just, I'm saying all the cliches here, just do it. Just do it. Just take your hook. Where are my hooks? Oh my goodness. Just take your hook, take your yarn, and just do it. Sometimes I sit there and I'm like, should I do it like this? Should I do it like that? Should I? No, maybe that. And I've got my hook here and I've got my yarn here, but I'm not doing it. And then I'll think, no, Anja, just do it. Just do it. And once you start, bye, Veronica. Catch me later, okay? This is where you finished watching, so now you can start watching again. This is Anja from the future for you. Do you know what I mean? You've just got to do it. Just get those 2 strands, get your yarn and start. Even if you just do a sample of the stitch, a sample of the shells, you're there. And yes, they always say read through the pattern before you get started. I would say don't. Read what you need, read any tips and tricks that they put there, but I would say don't read further than where you are, because it's only going to confuse you. If you read through the whole pattern, you go, what? What? What does she mean? How? No, what? You'll have so many questions. If you just read the part that you're working on and you go sentence by sentence and you do it, maybe there is a thing that you might need to read further on, but don't read all the rest. Just read the bit that you're working on, and that way that makes sense. And then you read the next bit, but that next bit builds on the previous bit. And because you've got the knowledge of the previous bit, the next bit will make sense. And that's how I approach a pattern. And the way, sort of, if you think, strange, it works for me. So, you have got to, Zena, what have you got to lose? Nothing. Maybe a couple of balls of yarn. Oh, Susan, I am sorry you're going through such a difficult time at the moment. My goodness, I hear so many reports everywhere. It's unbelievable. Yeah, so much bad news going around. My condolences, Susan, and I do hope that you can, sort of find the courage to go through all this taxing time. Yes, Debbie, exactly. Yeah. Just read what you're working on. Find out what you need. Find out how to get started and build it and work on it step by step. Yeah. Plus also, yes, of course, there are videos, but in my head, I am pausing those videos in certain points. So if you are making that pattern and you think you need to pause the video to work up to that point, do that, right? Put the video in your, favorites or liked things. Make sure you bookmark the playlist or whatever, or make sure you have a way of finding, find my channel, find my playlists. If it's like, for instance, the cardigan or this one here, I will have made a playlist. It will have the same name. So go back to the playlist and your YouTube will still be there where you have finished watching. Don't watch too much, because that will get you confused. Okay. Yes, Ivy, we have done diagrams before. I have drawn them before, but I haven't done that recently. I don't know why. Why did I not do that? Some people like diagrams, others don't. I read diagrams, no problem. We might do a Cal one day with just the diagram. Maybe that might be an interesting thing to do. Yes, I am in your history then, and then you can go back to that video. Yes, you could use Aran weight, but I wouldn't use chunky. That is quite thick. Worsted weight is thicker as well than DK. So yes, you can use chunky, if you wanted to, because you are working to your own measurements. So that means you are deciding how wide your piece, how wide your garment is going to be, depending on your own measurements. So you can make, thank you, Zena, thank you. You can make it even in DK, in single, but if you make it in a single strand, this will take you much longer, because yeah, yes, Wendy, exactly. Crochet as you go. Crochet a bit, read the pattern. Crochet a bit, read the pattern. Step by step by step. Okay. If you're going to make this in single stranded DK, it will take you much longer. Your shells will be much smaller, and you will be doing so many more rows and so many more shells. If you do this in the double strand, then you will be doing this like I have, and it will grow quickly. Zoe can tell you it grew so quickly for her. In a week, she did her, I mean, I don't know how long exactly that she's making it. I think it's just like knee high, but it grew so quickly for her. If you're doing this in Aran, I think that would work. But if you're doing this in chunky, I think it will be very chunky, and it will give you a, chunkier look, if you see what I mean. So, make a sample. You've got nothing to lose. If you have some Aran, if you have some DK, if you have some chunky, make a sample with chunky, make a sample with Aran, make a sample with one strand of DK, and make a sample of 2 strands of DK. Make those samples, just do them, and see the difference, and work out. Take your time to work out which hook you're going to use with which yarn, and which effect, which fabric, the feel of the fabric you like best. And spending that time making those samples will A, give you some practice of the stitch. Excellent. And B, it will make up your mind on how to, what kind of fabric you're making in advance, and you still might have to restart for the sizing, but you won't need to restart for, for your fabric. Yes, Jan, of course. How could I forget? No, you guys are going to make this cardigan so quickly, because nobody's going to make it down to their ankles, are they now? Well, and if they are, you're all shorter than me. This is funny. I want to see pictures. I want to see pictures of this cardigan in the group, please. Fiona, I think you're going to have to take a risk there. I would not be able to tell you. Make sure if you are going to use Aran or chunky or something else, make sure you do a sample, and make sure you start, when you start, you think, this is how much I've done with one ball, and then take it from there. Then work out how much more you need to do, and then how much more you would need for the sleeves, and then of course that ruffle. It's going to take a great amount of yarn. So yes, do make sure that you get enough. Okay. Oh, thank you, Wendy. Oh, Wendy's husband. Okay. Do I look okay? Hello. He sits with me and he smiles, Wendy says. Well, Wendy, if you make the cardigan then at least you look like me, maybe. Oh, Teresa, are you making you to my ankles, but only come up to your elbow? Yeah. Yeah, of course. You're all so much shorter than me. I should have thought of that when I made, there's me slaving away making this tall, tall cardigan. Well, all you have to do is make this bit. Oh, well, never mind. Making one. Yes, Teresa. Yes, Gloria, I do. It's the Claire shawl, and there's a video for the Claire shawl. It's a really simple pattern, but it's so lovely to wear, and it's so nice to wear over your just normal t-shirt. It's wonderful. Okay, Fiona, that's one. Yeah, no, it's a good question, of course. Yes, no, it's a fabulous question. Hi, Jeff. Hello, Jeff. That's the thing. The cardigan, it's not as popular as some of my other videos, but I don't, how should I say it? I don't do it to get you know, I don't do it to get yes, I want to, of course, but I also do it because I wanted to make this cardigan, and I knew it's not for everybody, right? Not everybody will be wearing something like this. You might make it, but you might not wear it because you might feel a little bit, not everybody wears a cardigan, a crochet cardigan, or like Bridget says, a coatigan, so I know it's not for everyone, and not everyone is going to watch the videos, but it's there. It's a resource. If you ever think, then there we go. But that's the beauty of my channel, and that's the beauty of all of you. You allow me to make what I fancy. And yes, I try and make, I can't make anything if I don't feel inspired to make it. If somebody was to come in here and say, "Oh, can you make me this or this blanket or this shawl?" and then I'll be like, "Really? I can't. I just can't." So I would never be any good for having one of those, Etsy shops where they make things for, to order. So I just. Oh, Jeff, I am really happy I made you happy. So yes, there we go. It's just I wanted to make this cardigan. I made it. I had the opportunity of filming it in Stratford, and it was such a lovely background, and that's what that's what I like doing, being able to put it in a nice background, make a lovely lookbook for it. And I hope you appreciate, I know you guys appreciate any project I make, but I will make something much more accessible in a few weeks. No, I'm not, Betty. I'm not. Oh my goodness. The thumbs up, where are they? I don't know. I've got a different view here. Yes. So Sandra, this is what we made with the January pack. Let me show you. Nearly brought the whole box down. Oh. We made a pinwheel hexagon blanket. So it's oh my goodness, I have seen the most amazing. Oh, someone's saying goodbye. Bye, Chetna. Catch you later. Oh, yes, Elizabeth, thank you, thank you. Not at the moment, Waleska, not at the moment. So, yes, Molly, isn't that what the Rachel Infinity shawl is scarf is such a lovely color. That is a lovely colorway, isn't it? And that shawl is so easy to make, isn't it? Yes. I think somebody put it there. Zoe, is that the Claire shawl that you put there? So this one here is the pinwheel crochet hexagon, of course, and it's a 2-row repeat. Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, it's the middle and then the outside you're already attaching. And I have seen, oh my goodness, I have seen lovely blankets with this, not only with the pack, but also as a scrap buster. Oh my goodness, all wild colors, all the yarn that, oh, lovely. It was such a lovely blanket. So yes, it's a great little pattern, because the thing is, you see, very often, yes, Sandy, I'm 5'9" and things are always too short for me as well. Yeah. I just bought a dress and it comes down to my knees, and I'm like, "Oh, I really wanted it longer," but there you go. So yes, this pattern is lovely for a stash buster as well, because sometimes they say, oh, from my leftovers I make granny squares, and then I put them in a box, and then when I have enough I put them together. Well, that second part of the sentence, when I have enough I put them together, that never happens. They just sit there. You might make a few more. You might make another few more. She's been and had some food under the desk. And do you ever assemble them? So if you had a square, or a hexagon in this case, that is attached straight away, then yes, make it from scraps, attach it, and then you can stop working on it again until you have more scraps. But at least you already have a part of a blanket. And that's what why is this itching here? Oh. And that's why I like this. It's like, those scrap blankets as well. When I was making that one, I can tell which project the leftovers came from, because I was putting them in a bag. I made the first part of the blanket, then I made something else, had more scraps, put them in that bag, and then when that bag was full again, I worked on the blanket again, and I can tell from the colors which projects I was doing. So, oh yes, Mary Beth, it's not the kind of fabric or the kind of color design that I can do that. I did think about that, though. I did think about it. Great, Susan. Wonderful. Joni, however many you want. This is, how many was it? 94 squares. I counted them last week. Hexagons, obviously. Oh yes, I think in the video I said square a couple of times, but I know that you know that it's a hexagon. So if you straight away attach it, then, if you do stop then because you've run out of scraps, you already have part of the blanket. So then next time when you work on it, you've got more and more. So I think it's much more encouraging to be able to attach straight away instead of, them piling up. There we go. Them piling up in a box and they don't get attached. Yes, Sow Patch, indeed. The border, Deborah, is just I just did a single crochet border around. I wanted to keep that simple. And it is on the tutorial, because I remember saying that I just wanted to keep it simple, just to not go over the top, because the blanket itself is already, Yes, Ingrid, so you need to do another project so you have some more stash leftovers. So you have some more scraps. Oh, well, that's a reason to start something else, isn't it? Yeah, this is the baby blanket, Susan. It's a baby blanket. This is small. This is a pram blanket, or a sort of for a children's thing, pushchair type thing. But you can make it as big or as small as you want. I think the picture I saw earlier, somebody's just making it full, a full size single bed size blanket, or a twin blanket. So you can make it as big or as small as you want, or just see how far your scraps get you. If you wanted it bigger, just leave it and wait for more scraps. If you want it smaller, make sure it's a rectangle, put a border around, and you're done. Yeah, you'll need more scraps. Yes, as for a stroller, yeah. But of course, yes, I am suggesting that you use the January pack for that blanket, right? So this was the pack that my mum chose. And yes, Beth, exactly. If you are looking for one of my patterns, and you're not sure, and you think I have got a pattern, put my name behind your search. So in the search box in YouTube, write what you think you want the pattern for, and then put Anja, Anja, because every video of mine has my name attached to it. And then that will filter out a lot of the other videos, and one of mine will come up with what you're looking for. So that's a very, very good tip, to try and put my name behind it, because then you will get easily my videos. Yes, Julie, let us know how big your blanket ends up being, because I would be interested, because of course you're making small hexagons, so see how far you get. Okay, so yes, so this is what we were going to talk about today, the January pack, and I suggested a pattern. Is anybody watching? Is anybody there? Are you paying attention? Can anyone see what's on my shoulder? Can anyone see? There is something there. Yes, Julie is testing something. Yes, there is something on the sofa. I am teasing all of you. See, this is the good thing. I can hide things behind me. Look at that. So I might, or I might not. I might, or I might not have made a blanket for the February pack. Yes. Ruth, yes. Mrs. Tees has entered the house. And yes, I have designed a blanket for the February pack. And the way I designed it is quite a simple way, but very effective. So, oh, Sunflower's creative showcase and crochet. She says, "Girl, you had me looking at that pretty ring." How did I do? Like, did I go like this? Oh, wondering if something really dramatic had happened. What do you mean? What would be really dramatic? These are the rings that I always wear in my tutorials, so you should be used to those. You should be used to those. So, sorry. Yes, generally, when I do this teasing, it'll always be a new project, okay? It will always be something there that you haven't seen before, that there's no video just yet, you know. But yes, when we went to Lyme Regis for my birthday, I did say we did some filming there. So I'm still wondering about what that dramatic thing would have been. Sunflower's crochet showcase and creative showcase and crochet. Let me know what your really dramatic event would have been. So, oh my goodness, everybody's talking about chocolate. So we went to Lyme Regis and we filmed there. We filmed a lookbook there. So if you've missed it, you're going to have to rewind later. Next week on Friday, we will have the lookbook. Okay, so we will have the lookbook for this tutorial for the blanket for the February pack, because of course the 1st of February is coming up. Can you believe it? So on Sunday after the live, we will put the February pack live, and you will be able to oh, I'll take him out for dinner, Wendy. No worries. I don't mind at all. No. We are married. Yes, of course. We've only just we haven't been married for that long. We worked it out, and I've forgotten now. We got married in 2013, so we're not at the 10-year anniversary just yet. But we're getting there. We're getting there. No. Not those kind of announcements. But yes, so I filmed a lookbook while we were in Lyme Regis. Hopefully you'll enjoy that on Friday. So on Wednesday, we will have the last part of the cardigan. On Friday, we will have the lookbook for what I am calling the vintage blanket. And it's all a selection of what I think are vintage colors, all soft and lovely colors. And the tutorial will come out next week. It's a fairly simple pattern, but the border is a little bit more intricate, but I will show you that next week. So here I am teasing you again. Hopefully you'll be there for the lookbook on Friday, and it will probably be premiered. So I will be there to have a little chat with you while it's being aired for the first time. So if you are around on Friday, when my videos usually become live, so that's 6 p.m. in the UK, then do please, keep an eye out, and maybe you'll be there for the premiere. No. This is a new February pack. So the February pack from 2021 was all pinks and grays, remember? No. This one is completely different. We are not repeating packs, okay? There's all gonna be different colors for every pack that we bring out. Obviously, excuse me. Oh my goodness. I've just, yeah, you do realize probably the March pack is going to be the Cal pack. Exciting. Oh my goodness, the year is going so fast. Yes, Gail, it's the Claire shawl, and there's a video and a pattern. Yes, it was indeed in the beach cottage. Yes, if you saw the Facebook Live, you will have seen a glimpse of, yeah, of that of that video, of that blanket. Oh my goodness, and now everybody's putting links in. Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Zoe, for all the yeah. So yes, I did. It was on the chair in the beach hut, so some of you might have spotted it. But yes, you know I like to do this, getting you excited for what's coming. But why not? Eh? It provides a little bit of distraction, gives you something to look forward to, and yeah, we have like I said, we have the cardigan. So there was 4 videos for the cardigan, a lookbook, and then 3 videos for making the cardigan. Obviously, I wanted to split it up, otherwise it would have just been too much and overwhelming. So this way, like I said, take steps and do it in steps. So there we go. So that's doing that. So that's the cardigan. If you are making the cardigan, make sure that your playlist is linked, or that you know how to get back to that playlist so you can finish it as and when you get there. The CAL is not in March. The CAL will be announced in March. Sorry, I didn't say that correctly earlier. I think the CAL will be announced in March and it will be started in April. Okay, so we will start the CAL in April because I wanted it a little bit earlier, because I thought the 2 CALs last year were too close together. And also, I have a reason for wanting it finished by a certain date, because I have to go away for work. So there we go. I have to go for a, thing. And that's why I wanted it done, so that I'm not away while you have questions. So I am available if there should be questions. Yes, so my grandma's birthday is the 14th of April or something, wasn't it? And so that's one of the CAL start dates. So somewhere around that, we still have to work out the exact dates. But yes, we will be starting in April. And so the CAL colors will be the next ones after the February pack. Oh my goodness. That's so exciting though, isn't it? Oh! And yes, we are there. The testers are happy. They are going well with the pattern. I haven't had too many questions. Hello, Katrina. Hello. And it's all going well. So yes, the CAL will go ahead. I will start filming for it and start, sort of finalizing the pattern and things like that. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Aha, okay. Wow. Yeah, the Ode to Anna, Joni. The Ode to Anna. Yes, that was such a popular blanket. People are still making that. I've seen only recently someone finishing theirs, or somebody making another one. So, I mean, it's just so lovely that a woodland, the autumn walk, I've seen that one as well, only today, I think. So it's wonderful to know that these patterns are still around, are still being made, and are still providing so much joy, so much, happiness for all of you, for, for that little bit of crochet me time. It's just wonderful to be able to do that. And the fact that, yeah, they don't, you know, Susan, we are hoping to go and visit our parents, because of course it's not just my parents that live in Belgium, it's also Dirk's parents. So hopefully, things are going calm down. Things need to calm down, but there we go. We'll see how it goes. I know, Joni, I know. And every blanket that I design like that is just, yeah. How should I say it? There's always the trying and the retrying, but then by the time the testers start, I'm before they start, it's like, oh, but then when I get their response and their feedback, and if they're happy, then I'm happy, and then I know that you will be happy as well. So that gives me a little bit of whew. But then again, those first few days, the days just before the launch, I get all again, because then you start questioning everything again. Yes. Oh, Fiona, how wonderful. The Pirate Cove. Yes. Yeah, Joni, my grandma shawl. Amazing, amazing. Yeah, Julie just said, and we are happy with this one. So I do hope, but Julie, you haven't had the whole pattern yet, have you? I am teasing here. Now I'm teasing the testers. Yeah. Oh, Monica, working on the V-stitch blanket every day, one row for fabulous. One row each day. See, that's what I try to do. Well, not quite one row. I have to do more rows a day to be able to keep up with what I'm making. But yeah, so many, I work out how many rows I need to do per day to get it finished. And then if I do more, then I feel like I've got an advantage for the next day, then I can do less or something like that. Oh, Mandy. No, no, no. Those testers, they get teased. Don't you worry. The week before we started testing, I was teasing them from Monday to Friday. Every day, I was like, oh, I'm giving you this piece of the puzzle. I'm giving you this piece of the pattern. They were like, okay, we want more. No, tomorrow. So, no. Yes, I do practice my teasing on them. Yeah. Je hebt nog haakwerkjes naast wat je doet. Wel, ja. Die zal je dan snel moeten afmaken, zodanig dat je klaar bent, Monica, voor de volgende call. Yes, equal opportunity teaser. Nobody escapes my teasing. Not even Dirk. Yeah. Exactly, Ingrid. That's wonderful. Learning new stitches from the cowls, from the blankets, putting them in something else. That's fabulous. Yes, Julie, exactly. When I wanted the wind spinner pattern tested, I sent the testers or the moderators this piece of pattern and I said, just do it. No title, no explanation, just a couple of, row 1, row 2, row 3. And they were like, what? So they did it and they were like, what is this? And they loved it. And it worked. They all came up with a wind spinner. It was all a bit ruffled, but the pattern worked. So that's what I wanted to, Oh, Monica, what is a mochila? I don't know. Yeah, granny square blanket, Mandy. Always great fun. Well, Beth, you'll just have to try and have an evening where you really try and sit down and just crochet. Put the phone away and just concentrate on crochet and take it easy and see how much you can do. Is it like the yeah, I know, I think I know what it is. We did something similar with the project bag that we did. No, it won't be that. Yeah, in the achterste steek, yeah. Monica, well, I think you need to keep an eye out though. I do think you need to keep an eye out. I'm not saying anything else. I am going to show you something. Pictures. Oh my goodness, what am I doing to myself? I can't show you this. Can't show you that. I can't show you that either. Why did I do this? I didn't even I wasn't reminded by you lot to do this. So why am I? Actually, this week I've taken very few pictures. I've taken a picture of my screensaver. This is a picture. Look, this is a picture of my screensaver. My phone takes automatic pictures when you do that. See, it took a picture. So sometimes when you put your phone down, it takes an automatic picture. So unfortunately, I have nothing to show you because, oh yes, well, I can show you this lunch. That was my lunch one day. So it was a crackers, it was salad, ham, avocado, and tomato. And other than that, I didn't really take pictures. Oh yes, this is the lady. I don't know whether I should show her. No, I'm not going to because I'm not sure because this was a picture that Teresa gave me, so I don't want to show her if I don't have permission. So yeah, there we go. Not many pictures this week because obviously I've been busy. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yeah. Yes, the monthly packs are always for sale on my website, opheliatalkscrochet.com. And if you can't see it in the front screen, do scroll down because we've already got so many packs that you might need to go to the second page. Okay. Yes, Sarah, I hope you will be dealing with Mr. Darcy really soon. Why are we trying to? Oh my goodness. People are again trying to get chocolate for Dirk. Why? Why are you giving him chocolate? They're always trying to bribe him with chocolate. No one is immune. So, oh yeah, that was about it. Well, no, he isn't immune. And if you give him chocolate, goodness knows what will happen. There are many secrets here in this household, which I hide so behind the camera so you can't see them. He's seen them, but he doesn't realize. He has an advantage living with you. Excuse me, I think he has to put up with quite a bit living with me. Let me tell you this, right? Earlier, I had a friend round and we hadn't seen each other for 2 years, of course, of the situation. And of course, a little bit more than that because we hadn't seen each other for a while when it all started. Anyway, so we were in here and I put the filming lights on and we took some pictures. And there she is saying she can't take pictures. I'm lying. We took some video. I took video with her for a future video. It'll all work out. You'll find out. You'll find out eventually. So we had the filming lights on, and Dirk arrived home, and he was being really quiet. And I thought, why is he so quiet? He can just walk in. And then during dinner, he said, oh yes, I thought you were filming, and that's why I was being so quiet. And I thought, I've trained him well. Because the thing is, when the lights are on, I'm generally filming. And yes, we had done some filming, but it was just talking. And we just left them on because, So the thing is, he has to put up with me, with me going, why did you make that noise? Now I have to do it again because you made the noise coming in with the, front door slamming and doing things. Now I have to do that stitch again. Oh my goodness. Oh my Dirk. Yeah, there it goes. There's a PO box address on the website. If you want to send me some chocolate, he says. Wow. He's going to have to share that with me because it comes through the front door and I am closer to the front door. Remember, better put in something for me as well if you send any chocolate. Jack's crochet. It all depends. It all depends, I think. The taxes are no longer included because they don't do that system anymore. So if you do order something, keep your eye out for any mails. So, okay. For the Netherlands, it is included, but for Belgium, it isn't. See? It's very confusing, all this. Okay, I'm going to leave that conversation to somebody. Okay, so not for Belgium, they're not included. But for the other countries, it is, it seems. Yeah, every country is doing something else. So we can't, chocolate, sending it. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm just going to sit here and enjoy my tea while you guys have a conversation in the chat. Joni, that's the way to go. That's the way to go. Yeah. So just so you know, let me move. There is something there which I will show you properly on Friday. And that way you will have an idea of what it's like. And then on Wednesday, there will be the tutorial for that. And we have Princess Layla waking up. Are you going to come and say hello? Or better, goodbye? No? Okay. That was her stare. The stare of, when are you going to be quiet now so I can have a little sleep, finally? She sat there looking at those candles like, what is all this? But she's fine. She doesn't touch the candles. Come on. Come and say bye-bye. Come on, darling. Come on. Allez, come. Allez. Scratch the chair. Oh, and here we are. Here we are. Right, everyone. I would like to say goodbye. I've had a lovely, lovely time. I hope you have as well. And there we go. Look. Layla, Layla, come. Layla, look up. Right, everyone. Bye-bye. And I will see you next week. And be there for the premiere on Friday on this lovely little blanket that I made with the upcoming February pack. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye-bye. Find the button. Bye.